Hi everyone, I'm Unorb, also known as Sub-Solo. Every now and then, an incredible Dragon Ball fan manga appears, and right now, one of them is a new version of AF, with artwork that's authentic and absolutely stunning, and the script is wonderful. Many people say fan stories often surpass the original, but that's not true. Very few are truly well written, and the one I'm bringing today is one of them. Surely you already know the story of Zaiko, the one created by the current Dragon Ball super artist, Toyotaro. The problem is that Zaiko's story never had a proper ending. Over time, it became practically an unspoken agreement among fans. Goku would return from the Dragon Realm, reveal a new transformation, and defeat Zaiko. The idea spread so much that a fan animation went viral and became sort of an unofficial ending. Jane Usman, the writer of this new continuation, decided to start exactly from that point, accept the popular ending and continue the story from there. Basically a new arc with Goku back on Earth after Zaiko's defeat. Simple as that. No stalling. Let the story begin. Surely you've heard the legend of Son Goku and the Dragon Balls. The warrior who, together with his friends, defended Earth from great dangers, until the day came when Son Goku had to say goodbye, disappearing from this world, along with the Dragon Balls. After that came a period of peace, until he appeared, Zaiko, the ultimate warrior. Created from Goku's blood by the evil West Kaioshin, Zaiko's power was so overwhelming that the Z warriors were forced to bring Goku back. They even revived Broly to defeat Zaiko. Goku ascended to a new transformation, a power so immense it was felt, even in the darkest depths of hell. And there, a creature bound in chains, smiled widely. At Mount Paozu, Oob was training while chopping fire. He was exhausted and wondered, how much longer are Goten and Master Goku going to take? It turns out Goku and his youngest son were fishing the old-fashioned way. Come on, Goten, you almost got it. The fish tried to escape down the waterfall, but Goten managed to catch it. Unfortunately, he didn't notice he was mid-air and ended up falling down the waterfall. He dropped the fish, but Goku caught it. The two laughed about it. Then they hung their clothes out to dry. Goten called his father and asked if he could ask something. What's wrong, Goten? You don't like camping? Goku asked. That's not it. It's just, you said you wanted to spend some time with us. I thought you wanted to train, Goten explained. Goku looked confused, and Goten said he just found it strange his father didn't want to train. Goku then explained, when I was in the Dragon Realm, I couldn't do anything except train. Even though I was surrounded by incredibly strong rivals, I couldn't stop thinking about the peace of these mountains. A part of me just wanted to see you all again, even if only once more. I don't know. Maybe I've gotten old. I spent most of my life fighting, and this is the first time I've wondered if it really means anything. Suddenly Goku feels a pain but tries to hide it. Goten asks if he's okay. Yes, I'm just really hungry. Come on, we should get back to Yub. He must be starving too. Goku and Goten finally return, and right then Trunks appears. Trunks, what are you doing here? Goten asks. Meanwhile, far away, Gohan is undergoing intense training. It's only been a few weeks since Dad came back. Ever since what happened with that Zaiko guy, I've been getting stronger, Gohan says to himself. After a quick combo, he stomps the ground and fires a powerful Kamehameha, completely destroying the mountain in front of him. I thought maintaining my power and training casually was enough, but stronger and stronger opponents keep showing up. I really wish I were as strong as my dad. Gohan was determined to reach the transformation Goku used to defeat Zaiko. At the same time, he wondered whether it even made sense to try to reach such an immense power. Suddenly, Vegeta appears. So it was you making all that racket. I didn't expect to find you here. I haven't seen that look in your eyes since you were a brat. Gohan doesn't understand. So Vegeta adds, seeing you train with that kind of determination isn't something we see often. Gohan says he can't stop thinking that if it weren't for his father again, they'd all be dead. Vegeta asks, you don't want to rely on your father's strength, do you? Very well. I came here to make you an offer. Meanwhile, at the campsite, Trunks invites Goku to visit Capsule Corp the next day. He explains, Mom is working on something she'd like to show you. I tried to contact you, but Miss Chi-Chi said you weren't home. Goku apologizes for making Trunks travel so far, just to say that, and invites him to stay for dinner, so that in the morning they can all go visit Bulma together. Trunks says he doesn't want to cause any trouble. Yub and Goten say there's plenty of food for everyone at the campsite. "You didn't travel all this way just to deliver a message, did you?" Goten says. Goku invited him once again, saying he must be really hungry. He replied that he wasn't that hungry, but the rumbling of his stomach exposed the lie, so Trunks stayed. After dinner, Goku and Oob sparred. Meanwhile, Goten and Trunks sat by the campfire talking. "I'm impressed with those two. Even after eating, they still have the energy to fight," Trunks commented. And Goten replied, "That's my dad. He doesn't know how to say no to a fight. We used to be like that too when we were kids." Trunks agreed and said they always got into trouble because they couldn't control their excitement about fighting. He said it was fun, especially when he beat Goten in the tournament. "That's because you cheated," Goten replied. But Trunks said he did too. They soon noticed the fight was getting more intense, but Goku quickly ended it with an elbow strike that sent Oob to the ground. Oob asked for a rematch and Goku agreed. Goten seemed to feel distant from them. "Trunks, doesn't it bother you having to train all the time?" he asked. Trunks didn't quite understand, so Goten repeated, "Do you really want to spend your whole life training?" Trunks then answered, "It can be tiring, but if we're the only ones with the power to protect this planet, it's our duty to be prepared to defend it from any danger. If not us, then who?" Goten thought for a moment, then replied, "I guess you're right." Meanwhile, Goku and Oob didn't see training as a burden, but as a joyful way of life. Back to Gohan. He had gotten home late, and went to bed even later, because he had a lot of work to do. "Yes, I've already sent the files. Right, I'll take a look right now." "Yes, everything will be ready in a moment," he said on the phone. Videl walked into the office and called out to him, startling him. He hung up the phone, bumped into the stack of books, and they all fell on top of him, which made Videl laugh. He realized he had forgotten Pan's school interview, and apologized. "No need to apologize. We understand the duty you have to the planet. Besides, you've been working a lot lately," she replied. But Gohan still felt bad for forgetting something so important, and for being so absent. Videl touched his face and said, "Pan has been studying a lot. She wants to attend the same school as her father. She could just get in for being Mr. Satan's granddaughter, but she insists on doing it on her own. It's clear she's your daughter." Gohan said he was very proud of her. Videl said Pan was also very proud of Gohan. "You're a great father, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. We'll be fine, we can handle this. Although I do wish you worked less. I'll wait for you upstairs. Don't take too long," Videl said, giving him a kiss on the cheek. Gohan felt happy. Then he went to Pan's room, but the girl was already asleep. He sat on the bed next to her and watched her sleep. A little sad, because it had been days since he had been present. At the same time, Goten, Trunks, and Oob were already asleep, while Goku was walking through the brush. Something was wrong with him. He was vomiting blood. "What's happening to my body?" he wondered. The next morning, Bulma presented a new spaceship. There are just a few details left, but it should be ready in a few days, and it has room for far more passengers than last time. It's like a luxury hotel, but in space. The trip is planned to last a year. You can bring your families if you want. Pan got excited and asked, "Does that mean we're all going to space?" Gohan asked Videl what she thought of the idea, and she replied, "Well, Pan can keep studying while we travel, and you really do need a vacation." Goku was there as well. "So this is what you wanted to show me, Bulma?" She said yes and asked what he thought. "It's cool," he replied. The short and blunt answer annoyed Bulma. "That's all you can say? Imagine everything we could learn from all the races in the universe. Traditions, customs, technology," Vegeta then added. "And we can get stronger. Come on, Kakarot. You're not going to pass up this great opportunity. It seems like the perfect way to push our limits, and also train those two slackers." Vegeta pointed at Goten and Trunks. Goku wasn't sure if it was a good idea for all of them to make this trip. Earth would be left unprotected. But Gohan said that if anything happened, They could just use instant transmission. You're right, Gohan, Goku said. Pan got excited and asked, "Does that mean we're going to space again, Grandpa?" And he replied, "Yes, we're going to space." Meanwhile, hidden inside the ship, a small creature with horns, 4 legs, and a gigantic eye was watching everyone. Outside, Paikuhan was observing Broly. Broly was thinking about the time he was controlled by his father. "Broly, since you were a boy, I prepared you for this. With your power, together we will conquer the universe. That's all that should matter. Your only purpose is to be the strongest." This memory made Broly very angry. Absolutely wonderful. Now I want to talk a little about what I thought of the chapter. It was very intimate, something that's been missing for a long time. Those moments where we focus on the characters' feelings, when we get closer to them. And best of all, everything was built with excellent dialogue. Genusman truly is an outstanding writer, and I was blown away by this story, and how smooth and enjoyable the reading was. And the artist, named Frizaito, was equally spectacular. The Instagram and X profile of this manga is Tapioca Studios. The link is in the description. They started this story not long ago, and so far they've released only 4 chapters, and I'm really looking forward to the 5th. The video covered the first chapter, and I'll bring the rest soon. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.